Hello, I'm Ed Sullivan with FacilitiesNet.com here at NFMT Orlando with Frank Santini, Vice President, Business Development and Strategic Initiatives for Pure Air Control Services. Pure Air won a Vision Award in the FM Building Services Tools category for IAQ Guard remote monitoring. Frank, can you tell us about the product?
Yeah, sure, Ed. Thanks for having me here. It's a real pleasure, and this conference has been great. NFMT does a great job putting this together.
Thank you.
So IAQ Guard is the product. It's a product we developed because we do a lot of indoor air quality investigations for commercial facilities. We could be talking about hospitals, commercial office space, school districts, really any kind of commercial facility you can think of. But when we do an indoor air quality investigation with one of our industrial hygienists, it's really just a snapshot. In other words, if we take an air sample and we're looking for mold, for example, we know right there and then at that moment in time whether there was mold in that particular area. But 2 hours later, 2 days later, there could be an issue that we're not aware of. So we decided to produce a product that would be able to give you that visualization into real-time data, not just that snapshot. So that was our vision in trying to come up with this concept, and it's been extremely successful.
Great. Great. Frank, what are the chief benefits of the product?
Well, kind of piggybacking on what I said earlier, it allows facility managers, property managers to be able to see real time what the level of indoor air quality is in a particular area of the facility, or if there are sensors all over the facility and in every area where the sensor happens to be placed. That allows the facility manager to actually know what's going on in the facility at all times. Because let's think about it. We have these systems for controlling our HVAC systems. We have fire control systems. But we have no ability at this point in time in 2019, aside from using this product, to be able to know what's going on with our indoor air quality at any given moment. That particular ability is so valuable, because then you know, are my carbon dioxide levels raised? Are my particulate matter levels raised? And that can really help you be able to make decisions as to how you're going to run your HVAC system for ventilation, or make other decisions to remediate a problem if it's discovered.
Sure. Okay, great. How is it an advance over existing or competitive products?
Well, as I was saying before, really the traditional way to measure indoor air quality is taking samples, which is, believe me, a very valuable thing to do. But it's a snapshot in time. There's also products out there that you can leave in a certain area, pick it up in a day or 2 or 3 days later, and then plug it into your computer and be able to read the data that was collected during that 1 or 2 or 3 day period. But it's not real time. So with this product, you can have a sensor placed in, for example, an operating room in a hospital, and you have real time data. At every moment of the day, you can check on your app or on your computer, and it will even alert your building automation system if there's something going on. So that's the real value. Instead of having to go and pick something up and bring it to the computer and plug it in like a USB drive, you have real-time data being put across a Wi-Fi network, so you can always keep track of what's going on with your indoor air quality.
Great. Frank, what FM pain points does the monitor address?
Well, you think about it, as a facility manager, if you're in a certified LEED building, a building that wants to try to follow the well standards. For those subset of facility folks, they're trying to maintain their indoor air quality among other well building standards. So this allows them to make sure they have the critical data to be able to show that we're not exceeding our indoor air quality parameters, and in real time they can produce that data not only to prevent problems, but also they have weeks and months and years of data they can produce at a moment's notice. But for the average facility manager, it can help them get ahead of problems. You have an issue with respect to humidity in a particular room, for example. You don't want to let that fester. Humidity is one of the primary causes of mold growth. And so you let humidity fester at too high a level, above 60% for 2, 3, 4 days, you might be creating a mold problem. So if you're able to identify, oh my goodness, my humidity is above 60%, it's been a day like that, you can get ahead of that problem. You can make adjustments to your HVAC system. You can go and investigate that particular area of the building. And so in that respect, it can really help you prevent much more expensive, much more long-term problems.
Okay. Great, great.
Yeah.
What are some of the best applications or use cases for the monitor?
Yeah, so one simple example we just did was a hospital that was doing some operating room renovations. And so in this particular case, they were putting new flooring in each particular operating room, and they were concerned about the VOCs, the volatile organic compounds, chemicals, for colloquially. And so they would do the work over a weekend, and they wanted to see, hey, can we have surgeries done in that particular operating room on that Monday? Well, they would have an industrial hygienist come and take samples after the flooring's put in, but they didn't want to have the industrial hygienist come in and fail them before they actually knew the VOCs were back down to a normal level.
Yeah.
So with our monitoring system, we could have the monitoring system in right as soon as the flooring was done. Obviously the levels would be sky high, but as you real-time monitor the data until it went below acceptable levels, then you knew, okay, we should be at a level where we're going to pass, and then you bring the industrial hygienist in to take the sample. So that's a great use case. Obviously there's many more, but that's one example recently we had.
Okay, great, great. Well, Frank, thank you very much for your time today, and congratulations again on the Vision Award.
Thank you very much. Great to meet you, Ed.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
And this is Ed Sullivan from NFMT Orlando.